Hello and welcome back to 321 Adam. I'm your host Adam, and today's episode we're going to talk about college. And the thing about, to me, with college is it has been such a weird change in the last 30, 40 years. Back probably I would say in the 80s, and this I know from what my parents tell me. They tell me, you walk into the guidance counselor's office in high school and you go, you want to go to college? Nah. Okay, next. You want to go to college? Yeah! Come on in, let's fill out that application. And now it's like college. And it's like you can't even breathe. You're in high school. I mean, this was from my experience. You're in high school and they're like, okay, fill out, I need you to write your college essay. And I tell my guidance counselor, I'm going to the community college like 15 minutes up the road. Do I need to fill out a college essay? Well, I mean, you don't have to, but you really, really should. Really should. And I'm like, I'm the youngest of two older brothers, and I'm like, well, they didn't do it. Why do I got to do it? Well, it's really good. It's really good advice. You know, you really should do it. Really. Ironically, I didn't write the damn thing, because I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not happening. But I went to college. I went to a community college, like I said, and I went for film. It was communication media arts was the typical name of the major I went into, and I took some courses over a period of time. I even took a course before between my junior and senior year of high school, and I was on it. I was ahead of the game, and I got to college, and my first course in my major was this blah seminar with this guy who looked like he was, older than a millennial. I mean, man, he was like old, and he was rocking back and forth, and he's telling me that he knew this guy when he when he was like our age, and he goes, I'm gonna write it on the board for you guys, because this guy, he's very important to know in the seminar introduction to this major in this community college. He writes the name on the board. He writes Bill Gates. Yeah, he came to my birthday party. Yeah, I knew Bill. I know Bill Gates, and they're like, everyone in class is like, yeah, okay, Bill Gates, okay. This is the introduction to my major. A guy telling me he knows Bill Gates, he's older than dirt, and he's teaching at a community college. Now, I'm not bashing the community college at all. Don't get me wrong, but you're telling me you know Bill Gates, you're this old, you're telling me you're still teaching? I mean. And this teacher, like, there's teachers that love to teach. They love to explain things, get involved in things, and they love it. They love to teach. That's what teachers should be. This guy is just like talking for 50 minutes, rocking back and forth. Come on. I mean, who does that? Who talks nonstop with no one else and just, I'm talking, no one's listening? Am I right? But this was the introduction to my major at community college. Then the next course they take, the 101 course. This is supposed to be the first time I lick my chops. I'm excited. I can't wait to get involved. And the professor is teaching us how to film in the school studio with standard definition cameras. Now think about that. Now we're going to go back a little bit in time. It's not 2022. I'm in college. This is going back 2013, 2014. But standard definition? Are we joking right now? And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Then the best part is, like, the second week of this course, I'm going to show you guys how to level a tripod. Now at this point, I'm sure anyone will agree with me that there are middle schoolers out there doing TikToks and YouTube channels or even just filming at home that know what a tripod is, know that high definition is better than standard definition, and that this is a course for literally someone who has never even seen a camera before. By the time I was into my third full-time semester in this major, we were finally getting into things like working with the camera and actually filming a short film and tracking shots. And all these things were things that I learned in high school and YouTube and just common sense and watching TV and movies. At this point, to me, I knew I was never going on for college. At my third semester, I was working full-time or the full-time student. I knew I'm not going on to school no matter what. I'm going to start my own business. Going back to the whole point of this conversation. College. College is not meant for everybody. College is not something that you do like I did it. Half-assed. I did it to prove a point. It's do or do not. Not to coin Yoda from Star Wars, but it's do or do not. There is no try. You have to want to go. You have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to relearn things that you know already. And you have to be willing to put in 100% and somehow find a money tree. That's the other thing. I went to a community college for that sheer fact. Money. I didn't have money. I was working part-time. I didn't have money to go away. I didn't want to go away to school right off the bat for kind of that reason, the money aspect of it. I didn't want to start myself tens of thousands of dollars in debt for introductory courses, gen eds. And it's so interesting though, because now looking back, I'm looking back now almost 9 years, and I'm saying to myself, I wish I never even went to college, because that 2-year associate's degree in communication and media arts gets me literally nothing. Like, my entrepreneur business gets me more in the world today than my 2-year degree. So in a matter of speaking, you go back to what I started off with about in the 1980s with college. Back then, a high school diploma is what a 2-year associate's degree is in 2022. Or even, you can say 2015. It's so demoralizing to go through elementary school, middle school, high school, and then go through 2 years of college, and then it's still not even seen as anything really that impressive anymore. That a 4-year degree is the minimum to get a job in a field. And then, here's the other thing about, you have to know what major you're going into. For me, it was, you had to go through a 4-year degree, then you had to work on set of low production things at like minimum wage, holding the big boom mic for like 12 hours a day. Grabbing coffee. It's demoralizing. Like, who wants to really do that? You have to really be into it to want to do that. And that's the point of this. You have to really want to do it. You can't just be like, yeah, it would be cool to make videos and to be on TV and just talk for a living on national TV. That would be cool. You know, or I would love to travel with the hockey team and, you know, announce the games. That would be cool. Yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah, but that's like, you know, you look at some of the people that have been doing it for that long. You look at like Rick Jenneret, doing it for 51 years now. And like, you could probably tell you the first 10 years was not pleasurable. You know, you look at other people in the field that aren't former athletes in that field. It's not just like, boom, you come out of college and you're on ESPN talking, you know, 3 hours a day with Mike Golic. You know, it's not like that. So, the lesson for me to tell you guys is, college has to be something that you really want to do. You have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to do it with 100%, nothing less, and nothing more. And that's today's episode. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you like this. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and I will see you in the next one.